If they don't charge the correct amount for beer, they will get drowned in the river. First paved street in the world. First song, first recipe, literally about beer. First deity, history of the world. The goddess of love, war, sex, and getting drunk on beer. First author, first poet, first recorded name in history, first signature, first city in the world. Drunk 7 pitchers of beer from the earliest religious text in the history of the world. Sneaking into Saddam Hussein's house. Why not? They're barricaded. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. 10 million. More. They think I'm famous. From what I understand, there's many bombings at liquor stores. What's the situation with that? The policeman came in and he goes like that to me. He was really not happy. It's really eerie in a way. Serious security. What do you need? Like a drive-by beer place. People are telling me to get the fuck out of it. I don't understand really. We all know Iraq as a war zone. But as those tensions subsided, another war raged on, affecting a subculture nobody talks about.
In recent weeks, many shops selling alcohol in the capital have been targeted in bomb attacks. Every day, he lives in fear. One shop owner was shot dead in a drive-by shooting. This mobile phone footage reportedly shows a group of men ransacking a store in Baghdad. No one has claimed responsibility for any of the attacks, and no one has been brought to justice.
Everyone's afraid. We don't know who's committing these attacks. Customers are scared to come to the shop, and this is the only source of money for me and my family.
This liquor store owner knows his job is one of the most dangerous in Iraq. Each day, he fears for his life.
We're targeted even more than the Americans. At any moment, we can be targeted by a booby-trapped car, a suicide bomb, or with a firearm.
Baghdad province has almost 100 official liquor stores. In recent months, more than 30 have been attacked.
And the danger doesn't seem to be easing. Let's go for a beer and find out.
I've been mortified, fortified, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my niggas die. Knock you off a base with a bat when them niggas slide. Homicide, genocide, televised, emphasized, perpetuating war. Tell that nigga he gon' pick a side. Hood ties from hood lines, now niggas doing dope lines. I'm running to the cops, exercise. Don't run into the cops, that's the motto. I don't see it coming to an end like legato. Let's get chipped like staccato, send a wave through the hood, now it's sounding like vibrato. Why you eat bread with avocado? We been trying to dodge shells before it landing on tomato.
Welcome to Iraq, Mesopotamia. So what do you think when you think of Iraq? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Obviously beer. I'm trying to make a plan and it's so difficult. Look how much stuff there is. Page after page. Boom, boom, boom. I can't even cover the amount of references there are to beer in this ancient culture. It's insane. And I'm trying to formulate some sort of cohesive plan that's mildly entertaining. And it's so hard because it's just, I'm forgetting this thing. Oh, this goddess. Oh, this the straw. The poem. The oldest library. The oldest poet. The oldest god. They all drank beer and got pissed out their heads. The oldest party that we know of was named after beer. Cash Dea. Checking with you tomorrow. So I got through and it said no stand, no gimbal. So I came and put it in the locker. Then I went back and I had the microphone and they said, oh no, sorry, you need to go back, put that in the locker. It's already 50 degrees, I've walked for 2 kilometers. Look at that. And I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to record, which is the gist I'm getting. That's okay?
That's okay. I'm very sorry. Sorry. 25,000.
25,000. It's okay?
It's
That was a disaster. So I went to the Baghdad Museum, of which I had loads of things I wanted to show. Really cool shit. The earliest accurate depiction of a human face in history. And also, she's the goddess, the first deity to have ever existed. There's this vase of ochre as well. It's beautiful and it shows you the process of giving offerings, and there's barley and there's beer. And the Sumerian section was cordoned off, closed. I was like, why? And he said, yeah, there's building works going on. Fuming. Finally found one, it took a bit of time. I need translation. After, okay. So I've got this beer from Nineveh, a brewery in Iraq, and That's just insane. What's the situation with alcohol then? Because from what I understand, there's many bombings and things on liquor stores, and it's been in the news around Baghdad. What's the situation with that?
No, before. Hey, no,
But only 2 years ago.
Before 5 years. No,
5 years?
Yes. I have security, yeah, very good.
Security is okay.
Maybe 17-18% my people you drink. For all people you drink here.
Even before?
Yeah, before no problem.
What about around when Saddam Hussein was here?
Yes.
Everyone drinking still?
Yes.
But what? Who was? One more question.
Yeah.
Who was doing the attacks then? Because it was only not many years ago. I read. Who? Mafia or police?
No.
Who attacked?
No. Have security, yeah. But this country, Iraq, no terrorism. Before 30 years, where? This Iraq no open. Now, before 1 year, 2 years in government, Iraq open.
Open now.
Any people, you need you need to enter Iraq, no problem. After 1 week, problem I don't. Because this Iraq country surprise. Surprise.
Oh, surprise.
Hey, yes, you work before 5 years, 6 years. Me working here and see in television how bomb, how flying, how many problems. Because my people Iraq, you need life, you need working only. You need have easy life. No need fighter.
And also, people just want to be normal, have a normal life, you know.
Enough.
Exactly.
Me age 36, 37. And wake up. One day now I need no have electric.
There we go. Not have electric.
In where? In passport my Iraq very down. Me a businessman.
Yeah.
You can't be a businessman.
I'm shocked. I'm so different to what I was expecting. Everything you could want.
Salam.
Oh, sorry.
شو واحد؟ لا
It's okay. On the
شو واحد؟
yeah, upstairs.
تي ب3 ونص.
Sorry. After.
It's policeman.
It's policeman?
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell.
Salam.
Yeah, so the policeman came in buying alcohol, and he goes like that to me. He was really not happy. He was like, something, and then he grabbed his throat, looked at me. Fucking hell. So, fun little fact. Oldest language in the world, Sumerian. The word for party or feast was a beer pouring. Kash de aka is to have a beer pouring, which means to throw a party, which is insane. I just wanted to reiterate this, because if you take nothing from this video but this, that's enough. It's so cool. So the first ever language, Sumerian, the word for feast or party is kashdea, which means a beer pouring. If you want to throw a party, kashdea, which literally means to do a beer pouring. They're synonymous. So you can't throw a party without there being beer, because that's what the party was. Doing beer pouring. Ridiculous. Air conditioning again. Oh, nice. And power cut. Every 2 hours. That was we had one 30 minutes ago. Something I think is quite funny. I went to the shopping mall to get some food, and I had a beer in my bag from earlier, and they wouldn't let me take it in. They asked me to throw it. I walked out, and they said, "Oh, come back in." And then they put a little sticker on it with my name, put it in the fridge. So I went back afterwards to get it. There was a little pigeonholes with everyone's guns. So you go in and put your gun in before you go into the shopping mall. And there was another window. I was like, no, that window. So I went to that window, and they gave me my beer. So that was quite funny. Beer window, gun window. The straw. The straw was invented for beer in Mesopotamia because it was all porridgey like. And they have these famous straws that have been preserved really well in the tombs. So this famous one, Puabi, which I'll talk about later, is a really beautiful straw. She's one of the most famous tombs because it's most sort of well kept, undamaged. Famous because it wasn't looted. So it's like everything is really well preserved. And she drank a shitload of beer, and one of her artifacts was a beer straw. Yeah, it was very porridge-like. They didn't have the filtering methods, and they had these long straws to suck it straight out of the big beer vats. And there's tablets with people sharing one of these beer vats with big straws. Whenever you're having your McDonald's, just remember, that was from Iraq. Right, I'm gonna enjoy, and hopefully like the video starts tomorrow. Off we go on a little adventure to Babylon.
Oh, okay.
No.
No?
Look, he said he knows me and I have 5 million followers. Yes, 5 million. Yeah, no, not quite, mate. Almost. Hello.
ها؟ انستغرام هذا ممنوع.
It's not okay. Oh, okay.
شوف.
No, okay. It's off. Jabal. Nice to meet you. This is Jabal driving me around to the historical places. It's about an hour and a half drive away. Not too bad. How many kilometers?
100 kilometers.
100 kilometers, okay.
Yeah.
We'll be good friends by the end of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the little kid came up to me before and he was like, oh, he knows you. You have 5 million followers. I said the other day, someone asked me, oh, how many do you have? 600? 600,000? No, 600. Anyway, let's get some shots of downtown Baghdad. Hello. Oh my god. The lions of Babylon. Mini Ishtars. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
So they charge
No,
mu-
take photo.
no photo,
Yes.
but you're so handsome.
You are looking. The first time you're visiting here?
No, I've been here 5 times.
Here.
No.
I want here. No, I know in country.
No, first time here, first time Iraq as well.
Yes.
Yeah, hard
You
man.
want guide with you?
No, I know what to look for. I'm good, I'm just
Okay.
relaxing.
Me, brother.
Thank you,
And,
mate. This is the Ishtar Gate, named after Inanna, the goddess, the first goddess in the history of the world. The original name was Inanna. Another name for her was Ishtar, and this is the Ishtar Gate. And she loved her beer. And how do we know this? Well, I'm going to read you a poem from the first poet to have ever existed. Let's go inside, have a little look. King Hammurabi. He was the king of Babylon, and the Code of Hammurabi is the most famous ancient code of law in history. So there's 3. There's the IRAQI, which is technically the oldest, but its original has not been found, so it's been propagated through copies here and there. Then there's the Nammu, but then shortly after is the Code of Hammurabi, which is the most famous because it's the biggest and it covers everything. It's the first proper extensive code of law. And all 3 of them are mandating and requiring the correct brewing of beer. They're giving you the correct amount to drink. They're mandating that the workers are paid correctly. The funniest one with the Code of Hammurabi, tavern keepers who are brewing the beer, usually women, if they ever charged the wrong amount for the price of a beer and the quantity of the beer, they would get thrown in the river and drowned. First paved street in the world. There we go. Hence why it's been cordoned off. Because they invented the brick, apparently. They invented the brick, so that makes sense that it's the first paved street in the world. And the labourers would have been paid using beer. Because there's an ancient Sumerian text showing the labourers and how they're paid with beer. El Mawakeb Street, yeah?
Yeah.
And celebrations of New Year during ancient Babylon will be held in the street. Like a street party with shit tons of beer. Nice. This is the best one, the most funny, interesting, ridiculous fact. The first song, the first recipe was something called the Hymn of Ninkasi. It was literally a song about beer, the brewing of beer, step-by-step process. That's the oldest recipe, the oldest song. They don't know exactly when this was, probably way later, but the oldest they can date it back to was the old Babylonian period, about 1800 BC. It's literally the process of brewing beer, and it's been propagated through various cuneiform tablets and copies here and there throughout the centuries, but it probably dates back way longer. Because we're in Babylon, that's the earliest known time that they have of the Hymn of Ninkasi. It's probably likely that a lot of people were illiterate at that time, and you know, only if you're the upper echelons of society you'd have access to education like that. So the fact that they made it a hymn or a song sort of gave people the ability to remember the recipe. It just shows you the importance of beer, and you can imagine them singing and chanting this with the tavern keepers giving you the right amount of beer in the streets like this, in this oldest paved street in the world. Lion of Babylon. This is after Inanna, Ishtar, the first god or deity in the history of written planet Earth. This is 2,600 years old. This is the national symbol of Iraq. It's on the football team, it's a national symbol. Inanna, the goddess of love, sex, loved to drink beer. So there's a poem about her, written by the first poet, Enheduanna, which we'll talk about later. When Inanna enters the holy shrine, give her butter cake to eat, pour water to refresh her heart, offer her beer before the statue of the lion, greet Inanna at the holy table, the table of heaven. Enki and Inanna drank beer together. They drank more and more. They drank. Right, next try. And Inanna. Fucking hell. So it's 50 degrees Celsius. I've come at the best time. I've got like 30 seconds before it dies again. To finish that poem, Enki and Inanna, they drank beer together. They drank more beer together. They drank more and more beer together. Okay, it's gonna die any second now, but I didn't really do that poem justice. But that's by the first poet. The first poet in the world wrote about the first deity. I find it amazing. I just think it's insane. Just the fact that it's beer as well. Why was she drinking beer? Why was beer so important? And Saddam Hussein rebuilt everything in 1986, I think. So that's why it's all looking nice. This is not how it did look. Sneaking into Saddam Hussein's house. Why not? That's got to be the title, surely. Saddam Hussein's house. He tried to ban alcohol in 1990s. He tried to ban alcohol from clubs, bars, restaurants, everything. But it actually sparked backlash. But afterwards, it's been a bit of a nightmare since. And it's never really been the same. This is his house. Look at it. I can't believe I'm in Saddam Hussein's house. Can't go upstairs. Look at it, barricaded. Saddam Hussein's living room. People like Hussein or not? Good or bad?
Some good love Saddam Hussein, and some arguing about.
Some love, some hate. Yeah, it's the same with anyone, I suppose. Any leader. Some are going to love, some are going to hate. You can see all these false doors as well. So they've knocked through the walls, and there's like big rooms behind the walls, like hidden rooms for moving around. Like here, which connect the whole sort of inner walls to each other. Quite an eerie place. The amount of people that would have been, I don't know, murdered in here, or all sorts of profligate behaviour. Anyway, Babylon. think I heard gunshots. Quick, we need to leave. Look at that. Cool. Only one could go through the checkpoint, but that's okay. They looked after me, gave me tea, cigarette, dogs. Habibi. Take care. That guy that just went past was just cheersed us with a beer in his hand driving past. That's funny. So we need to open this. So we couldn't go through, I don't know what it was. I don't really understand, but I couldn't go through with him. So he just went off and got me some beers, then came back. I still haven't got to the root of the cause. You know, I couldn't ask them questions at the place. Like nectar to a bee. Beautiful. So I just want to show you one thing. Every year, 40 days, as if after 40 days? After
every year.
Every year?
Every year and the days. And every year and the day.
Imam Hussein, grandson of Prophet Muhammad, has a special, it's that everyone walks hundreds of miles, to Karbala, which is where he's buried, and you basically get free food and free water, and look, it's insane. Free coffee, free... What sort of food is it? What sort of food? All free.
All of them.
Drinks. Hello. Water, coffee.
Water, coffee,
Eats anything.
Meat,
and these.
chicken.
Why is it so early? Because the event not start for 2 weeks. So why early? Apparently because they've been walking from, where they walk from? Saudi Arabia, Iran, Bahrain, Kuwait, and they walk 20 days. 20 days. 20 days walking. So if you come during Imam Hussein, you'll have to pay for nothing. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. That's crazy. Okay. Can we have a look at the food? That's the food. How many millions of people come? 5 million?
No.
More. 10 million? More? 10 million people? Wow. Walking. That's insane.
هو جايين هنا قبلك الا روح والله يا قناه
Hello. How are you? Good. How are you? Good. You speak English? Little. That's very good. I don't want to interrupt your food. What is it? Chicken? Okay. That's chicken. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No problem.
You sure? Okay. Okay.
It's good.
Bro. I feel bad because I took this man's food. Sorry, I went in front of the line. I feel bad now. Sorry, mate. Everyone's lining up for the food, and I just took one free. Huh? English. How's it going?
You want more?
No, this is perfect. Thank you. Britain. Yes. Are you from here? Hella? That's amazing. Delicious. This is carnage.
First time?
First time. Yeah.
Good.
It's really interesting. I never knew. Look how happy he is with his food. They think I'm famous. I'm Mr. Beast.
Good on Mr. Beast. Money.
See you, bud. Nice, refreshing. Yeah, football. Who do you support? Who do you support? Manchester?
شنو؟
Football?
ايه
You
فوتبول
like?
ايه فوتبول
Football.
ايه
Manchester United?
Madrid.
Madrid. Oh.
ميسي ولا كريستيانو؟
Cristiano's, yeah, he's good.
Ah.
Cristiano, yeah.
كريستيانو
That's crazy. All free. So who pays for it? Who pay? Government
No.
or the people? The
All the
city.
people.
The city pay. Amazing. I had no idea. It's like heartwarming, you know. Anyway, hot. Oh, so hot now. It's so warm. So he's letting me stay at his house. I didn't even ask. I was going to pay for accommodation somewhere. Look at it. It's so cool. It's so actually. It is actually cool though. Like really good temperature. It's 53 degrees outside. But as soon as you come in here, okay, it's AC actually. I thought it was just the fan, but this is good AC and nice fan. Beautiful place, really nice place. Got my little beer set up. English man, happy, simple man. It's all I need in life. I did ask him, I said I didn't want to offend or anything. I said, are you sure I can drink beer here? And he said it's okay, no problem, in his house. But I wanted to be sure, you know, I wanted to respect, he's offering me to come here. So anyway, cheers again. Cash day out. So we're walking the streets of Old Hilla. It's a central Hilla, but the old town?
Yeah.
Old town, okay. So just gonna...
100 years or 120 years.
120 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
Wow, okay. This kid looks like he's about to beat me up here. Salam alaikum. Don't fight. No problem. Salam alaikum. Ali. Kado, okay. We've got assembled a little team here. So this is Imam Hussein. This is the event that's happening where we found the food earlier. Major thing across all of the Arabic world, Muslim world, but this is the central. Karbala is where he's buried. Imam Hussein, grandson of Muhammad. And you'll find this everywhere. Pictures of him, memorials, flags, everything. Hey, we're both recording each other. I bet he's probably got more followers than me. It's really eerie in a way, quite eerie.
Yeah.
He's cute. The kids are so cute. We've now got like 5 kids. What's your name? Mustafa. What's your name? Your name? Hiya. Hiya. Nice to meet you. Little shop. I could live here. There's something so different about these streets. I love the smell of the wood. It's so nice. How can he work in such heat? Or he start work now? Nice. I hope you got fans and stuff. That's cool. I'm gonna look inside. Is this all wood shavings? Look. Shukran. Where's the wood from? Location?
China.
Oh, from China. Okay.
Made in China.
But made with love in Hilla.
حبيبي
Habibi.
حبيبي.
Assalamu alaikum. Proper little entourage. Who has the most girlfriends? They don't understand. Probably a good thing. We have many friends now. This is more friends than I've ever had. They're fascinated. What is this strange man filming himself for? I've met like 5 more friends. He just said fuck me. What did you say? Look at this. This must be where they sell it then. We've gone on a little exploration of how people make things in Hilla, Iraq. Hello. Salam alaikum. Look, beautiful. You're not going to get that in IKEA, you know? That's authentic, sort of handcrafted, creative. People don't make stuff like this anymore. Yeah? Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Beautiful. It used to be like this in England, but now everyone buys the same shit, you know? So I think I've got so much time for the fact that people put effort into making something interesting, you know? There we go. Cool, nice. Yeah, beautiful.
This is clothes.
Clothes, yeah. Clothes. People are so friendly here, honestly. People are friendly in Baghdad, but more here. Habibi. Magnificent. So someone's bought it and now it's going. So we've just seen the whole process, start to finish. The guy gets the stuff, makes it, they go to the next shop, they make it, there's the shop, and now it's off. Boom. Hello. Okay. Inglesi. Britannia.
Hello, Sadiq.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Who's the artist? Who's the painter? Who?
Yeah, this.
Yes.
Where?
This doctor.
Oh, praying.
Yes. Okay, no problem.
No problem.
No problem.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام. قبل الله.
إنه منك حبيبي.
السلام عليكم.
كل الهلا عليكم.
كيف حالك?
أهلا وسهلا منهم
There's a
حبيبي.
pseudo-realistic impressionist, abstract modernism, and post-modernism.
In the schools that I work in,
Yeah, I completely understand what that is.
impressionist, abstract.
That's a lot of big words. It is postmodernism, I suppose. Website? How does he sell? Or only here?
أبيع لا أنا أبيع يعني
Exhibitions, selling paintings here, selling here, exhibitions,
المجتمع
contacts.
الحلي
What's your name?
حسين.
Hassan.
حسين الرماحي.
Hassan.
حسين الرماحي.
Ramahi.
تمام.
تمام.
وأدى شوية جدا اللغة الإنجليزية.
تمام. طبعا هاي الأعمال ما خلصت.
الناس وتعاملهم
So that was interesting. So I'm just standing there at the fruit stall with my friend, introducing me to other friends. This lovely guy's giving me some fruit. He's the owner of this fruit stall. Some dates. He's giving me some plums, some peaches, an apple. So grateful. He pulls a chicken out of a box, cuts its head off, it squirts out, cuts its legs off so it can't run away, throws the head in the road, that gets squished over, lets it bleed out, puts it in a bag and puts it next to the grapes. Bit of a warning might have been needed, but that's okay. It's the way they do it here. This is my setup. Do you like it? Have a little look. This is basically set up for the Imam Hussein pilgrimage. So this is a room for guests, and they'll have people stay here, and it's set up outside for you to wash. So look, So you'll come in here, which is what I did a minute ago, and you basically fill the bucket up, sit on the thing. I didn't sit on the thing because I don't know how many asses have been on that, but you just sort of squat and then just, it's a good setup, outside setup for people, pilgrimage people coming on, walking hundreds of miles, they wash their clothes, it's beautiful. As we saw earlier with the food. Toilet setup, pretty good. Again, can't complain, everything you need. And my little bed. Little pillow. Little mattress. What more could you ask for?